So you go to New York, you model, but not enough to make ends meet. So you got to go to the club and get some garbage bags with single dollar bills.
Yes.
And then at some point you come out to LA doing the Kanye video, and is it LA ever since?
The only time I ever talk about this is like when people ask me and I try to be like transparent, but it was so long ago and it's not like really relevant to my life now. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You know, I think part of there's a problem sometimes when you like interview as an interviewer, like it's my Monica Lewinsky theorem, which is they'll go like, you want to interview Monica Lewinsky? And you go, yeah. And then they go, can't talk about Clinton.
No, I get it.
I know. You have to talk about her handbags.
Yeah,
and I go,
get it.
Okay, but it's going to be weird if it doesn't come up. So I get it.
No, I'm always down. I'm always down to talk about it. But it's like, you know, even me being a stripper, like I worked at McDonald's. No one cares.
What'd you do at McDonald's?
I worked the cashier. I was the cashier. It was
dodged.
It was fucking fun. You know.
Yeah, should have got behind the grill with me.
I did. I actually did that too briefly. But yeah, I you know what, Adam, like, and I know you're just doing your job. I completely get it. But I feel like it becomes like you were a stripper and you dated Kanye. You were a stripper and you dated Kanye. It's always every interview. And sometimes it's like, I'm so much more than that. Like that was, I haven't stripped in fucking 15, 16 years. Like it's been a long time.
Well, I'm more interested in the garbage bag full of cash aspect of the stripping than I am of the actual stripping. But
that's the part I miss the most.
But I got a hypothetical for you then, in that case. Then and let's focus on the McDonald's years.
Sure.
A little less controversial. I worked at McDonald's.
Okay.
Most successful people I've interviewed have worked at McDonald's. And they say they learned a lot.
It's a stepping stone to stardom.
Teach you how to work and teaches you what you don't want to do.
Right.
And which is important. Everyone wants to sit around and figure out what everyone wants to do. You got to figure out what you don't want to do.
Right.
Working the griddle at McDonald's for an 8-hour shift will let you know what you don't want to do. So I've gotten into arguments with people. Mm-hmm. I said, look, I got a son. He's 16 and there's a McDonald's up the street. He should get a job there. Then they yell at me, no, you have money. Your son shouldn't be working at McDonald's.
I disagree.
Okay, go. Keep going.
Yeah, I disagree. I think that these kids should fucking understand what it's like to work. Just because we have money doesn't mean they get a free ride.
Jeff Bezos has worked at McDonald's. Jay Leno, Sharon Stone, all the greats.
Yep.
Pink worked at McDonald's. She should have worked at Pink's. Baby, you go fast food, there's a place with your name on it. Oh, yeah, she's probably out in Philly.
Yeah.
But she probably struggled a little here. Paul Ryan, the politician, Andy McDowell, all the greats. All right, so you're with me in that he should work at McDonald's to get the experience of working at McDonald's and learn how to work, not simply because I have money, he should never experience that.
Right. I think they should. And I think when they turn 21, you know, if they have a great business plan or idea that you might want to invest in, then you can do that. But I think they should know what hard work looks like. Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to use you as a reference when I'm arguing with this person about my son working at McDonald's. Is it, I have a daughter as well. She would never go for this, but is it a through line? Because there's a part of me that goes, that boy should go to McDonald's and learn how to work. And then there's another part of me, it's like, oh, but my daughter shouldn't have to do that.
No gender roles.
No gender roles.
2023. Equality. If your boy goes, your girl got to go too.
So you worked at the McDonald's in South Philly?
On South Street, actually. Yeah. That shit was jumping all day.
And you liked it?
And the fun part about it is that you could actually make your own concoctions of food in the back and bring it home. So I used to do like a Big Mac with like a quarter pounder meat and like add extra cheese.
A Big Mac with quarter pounder meat.
Yeah.
Double.
Yes. It was the shit.
See, we didn't have that kind of leeway at the Studio City McDonald's I worked at. I didn't get to go like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
I just got yelled at for working the grill all the time. My big fuck up is they had the toaster for the Big Mac, which had like 3 levels.
Right.
And I'd always have one flip the wrong way so it would toast the top of the bun instead of the bottom of the bun.
People are probably still mad at you for that.
Or maybe it's cool, like you got the Adam Carolla special, although I don't think they knew it at the time.
People probably still have stories like, man, this one time I went to McDonald's, they fucking burnt the top of my bread.
Yeah,
that was you.
You knew I made your Big Mac if the top of the bun was toasted and not the bottom of the bun, the shiny part, and or if you asked for no secret sauce and somebody clearly wiped the secret sauce off. That's how you knew it was an Adam Carolla special. Because once I got that caulking gun with the secret sauce in it, I was hitting them all so fast. And at some point, I realized we got a grill order.
Right.
As we used to call it. Mm-hmm. You know the lingo. And I hit the guy's bun with the caulking gun of the secret sauce. So I just end up taking something scrape it off, but it still got into the nooks and the crannies.
He's still traumatized.
I'm sure. So you worked at is this like high school age?
Yeah. Yeah. This was when I first got my working papers. It was probably like 14.
But you learned a lot.
Yes. I love McDonald's. I loved it. I had a blast. And again, it was on South Street. It's one of the busiest streets in Philly. So it was always packed. So we stayed busy and the hours would go by fast.